Thank you guys for taking the time to view this video. You are truly appreciated. Hopefully we could take your mind off of what's going on right now in this world and bring some joy into your life. Hopefully we could raise your frequency, raise your vibration, and put a smile on your face. Alex is not here today. He'll be here later on this week because he's got something very special planned for you guys. We got a great video planned for you guys later on what we're gonna share with me and Alex. But today we also got something special. I got 3 great custom figures that I want to share with you guys, and I got something special from back in the days, to share with you guys. Um, it's Duran Customs, custom wrestling, custom underscore wrestling underscore lucha underscore figures on Instagram, on Facebook. It's Legends of the Squared Circle. Duran Collectibles. Store name, not item name. You already know where to find it. Let me jump right into it, brother. I got a great, 3 great customs. This guy was originally from the world class area, WCCW. He was one of the Freebirds later on. He also wrestled in WCW, NWA with his partner there. He was a tag team champion there. He was a Texas heavyweight champion, I believe, also in world class. He was an NWA tag partner champion with his partner Michael P.S. Hayes. He was one of the Freebirds, I believe the 4th added Freebird, and that's none other than Jimmy Garvin, Duran Customs version, brother. And here it is. Our version of it. Skin tone is painted on there. Big hair, the beard, hair on his chest, his traditional white with the black knee pads and the white boots, all white, tape around his hands, his wrist. Man, our version, Duran Bros custom version of it. It brings me joy to be able to create something with my intent to put a smile on your guys' face and to raise your vibration. Hopefully you enjoy by viewing this. Hopefully it could be yours in your collection. It'd be my honor for it to be in your collection. Man, I think that came out pretty cool. This is like the 2nd or 3rd one that I created. But not everyone is the same. All of them are created differently and uniquely in their own way. But I think this one came out pretty cool. Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, man. The skin tones on there. He's got the white boots. Man, this guy was a joy to watch with his manager in WCCW. Man, I forgot her name. I believe it was originally his wife too that played his manager. He had great feuds with David Von Erich and the Von Erichs. Man, this guy was pretty cool to watch, man. I believe he would come on with the ZZ Top, sound, man, a true legend. So right here we pay tribute to him. Then we get into another wrestler that I never got his figure done, and I think he deserves a figure. So right here we gave him one at Duran Customs. He wrestled in Japan. He would tag team up with his partner Andre the Giant. He was a WWF star at one time. You know, he wrestled in WWF. I don't know him, but he works behind the scenes now with the new generation. He would come out with the white glove at one time back in 1985, and I'm talking none other than Rene Goulet. Goulet. This is my version of him. I kind of threw in the older version, and I threw in the later version of 1985. He had that Michael Jackson white glove on there. I tried to do it, but I threw the chest hair on him, threw some blue trunks on there, and some burgundy and black boots with the white laces and the white trim at the bottom. I try to do him a little bit of justice. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Rene Goulet, go back and watch his video. He was pretty good wrestler. He also wrestled in Japan. It was a joy to watch him in Japan in his early days in WWF. Also, he wrestled in Canada. He's originally from Canada. So if you're from Canada, you have your wrestling collection, your man cave, your collectible shop. You need Rene Goulet in there, brother. And you know where you can find him at. I got another wrestling legend from way, way back, a pioneer in the wrestling business. Man, this guy was awesome. You really gotta go back and check this guy out. Man, what a great performer. Legendary. I believe he wrestled against Big Cat Ernie Ladd, another great wrestlers back in the days, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, and I'm talking about none other than the late great Bobo Brazil, brother. My version, my rendition of it. In no way is it perfect, in no way, but I try to pay tribute to him. And if you look at old pics, hopefully later on I could get something that I could show you pictures of the wrestlers of where I got the images from that I try to portray it after. But this is our rendition of it. Duran Customs rendition of the late great Bobo Brazil. Skin tones painted on there. Threw on the baby blue with them kind of like the high trunks on him. Did the crazy hair at the top. Threw some chest hair on him. Of course, it was his early days when he was a little bit more muscular. White socks, black boots with the white laces, the white trim at the bottom, brother. The late great Bobo Brazil. Man, what a great in-ring performer Bobo Brazil was. If you guys don't know, go back and look up some of his old matches. Man, what a joy it was to be able to go back and watch this guy's old matches. He's a true legend. Check that out. But I believe that came out pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Look at the sideburns. Look at the sideburns on that. Man. Hopefully later on, I gotta touch it up down there. Hopefully later on I could bring some type of way that I could show you guys pics, of who and what pictures I used to create this guy. But man, I think that came out pretty. I think that's a pretty cool figure, if I do say so myself. But I'm biased because I created it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and hopefully it put a smile on your face and raise your vibration and raise your frequency. Keep your mind on positive thoughts. Be around the people that you love and try to pursue what you love in life, because life's too short. Check that out. Man, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty awesome figure. Wow. It's hard to kind of get rid of my figures, let them go, but that's my intent, is to hopefully you guys will cherish it as much as I do when I'm creating it, So if you guys want it, where you can find it at. I want to share something with you guys that is very near and dear to my heart, because I got a chance to create a figure, and I created for a few figures, the Conquistadors, Mr. Rivera in Puerto Rico also. Man, I got a chance to create for the original, one of the original members of the Midnight Express, the original Midnight Express, Randy Rose, who his earlier partner was Connery. Dick Connery. There was the original Midnight Express. I might have got Connery's name, but his last name was Connery. But they were the original Midnight Express. Wrestled in the South, wrestled for the AWA later on with Paul Ellering. Heyman brought them in as the original Midnight Express, which later on they went on to the NWA and faced the Midnight Express that we remember. But these guys were the original ones, and I got a chance to create a figure for him, a couple of figures, and he was kind enough to send me an autographed picture of him, and he wrote me this letter. Man, you know, he wrote me this letter saying, thank you so much. It was great deal on the figures and what a good job I did, and that he was impressed. And can you do a single for him? Because I had made both of them, and with the RR on the tights to let him know, and that I was his friend Randy Rose from the original Midnight Express, and he wanted to make if I could make a Mr. Wrestling too, you know. So I got to make a few figures for a few legends. I even sent some stuff over to for Kevin Von Erickson's in Road Class, and I also for Mr. Jesse Hernandez from EWF in Southern California, made him a few figures also, and he wrestled originally in the AWA also against the likes of like Bruiser Brody. So it was and I even made a figure for Chase Owens. He's a wrestler from Japan in the independent circuit. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I brought two special VHSs from back in the days. They were re-released in the Attitude Era, but they originally came out in the mid '80s during the rock and wrestling era. And it's two VHSs, Volume 1 and Volume 2 of the original rock and wrestling. Man, I kept them in the package. These were re-released during the Attitude Era, as you could see that will show you that. But man, I left them in the package, brother. I got Volume 1 there, and I also got the Volume 2. Man, those are great figures there. I wish I could somehow get a hold. I know there's a couple of customizers on Instagram that creates these custom figures that look identical to that. Man, I wish I could get my hands on a few of those. That especially that Andre. I would love to have that Andre, that Hogan, and I think they even went on to make a couple other customs that I know. I seen like a Randy Savage that they did, and Dusty Rhodes. I mean, man, some pretty cool stuff. Man, there's some great customizers out there. Let me give a shout out to all the other customizers out there that are just above and beyond, man. There's some great customizers out there, and it blows my mind what they could do. That's what we call this wrestling figure art, So, man, so check these out, man. These are pretty cool, man. Pretty cool, And I'm happy and I cherish these, and I'm glad to have them in my collection. So I wanted to share them with you guys, I kept them in a package because I don't have a VHS no more, man. I don't know what happened to my VHS. It went down. So, but I still got these. Just in case I find that in an 8-track and a tape player. No, VCR, if I find that. Thank God these were non-beta. Because, I don't know, they might never get played. I hope that brought back some memories, some good memories. I hope it triggered some great memories and feelings of you growing up with those VHSs that I just showed you guys. And hopefully I was able to put a smile on your face. That's what my whole thing is to put a smile on your face and to raise your vibration. And hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. Alex will be here later on this week. We got something great planned for you guys. And thank you so much. Your views count here and you are appreciated. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your life and out of your day to view this video. It means so much to us here. Thank you so much and have a good day. Thank you so much.